So, for my friends in HR, I have a little story I want to tell you about candidate engagement that I've never forgotten. And it starts out when I was called by the CFO at the Detroit Lions to come and visit their headquarters and meet with him about a strategic role that he needed some support with filling. So I show up. I've never been there before. I wasn't at the time really a Detroit Lions fan, but I show up because this isn't my business. And I walk into the lobby and it's me and it's one other guy. And the guy is sitting over in the corner and he has like this excitement that's like tingling. It's palpable and it's kind of cracking me up a little bit. So, I smiled at him and I said, "Good morning." And he said, "I'm here for a job interview." And it was just like he was so excited about it. It was just cute. It was really funny to me. And I said, "You are? Well, that's awesome. What are you interviewing for, if I may ask?" And he told me the role. And he was so funny because he was just so obviously stoked and fired up about it. He said to me, "I told my wife and my brother and everybody, and they're all just like praying for me to get this job because, I mean, come on, it's the Detroit Lions, and I've been, a fan since I was this big, and this job is right in my wheelhouse, and I know I can do it." And that's when a light bulb went off in my head. And I thought, if only everyone on the hiring end could just realize the impact our culture and their experience makes, it would make their recruiting process exponentially so much easier, because we want people to show up fired up about joining the organization because of the reputation the organization has, the legacy that we have in our community, the pride that they would feel with telling their family that they got the job at your company that is so awesome, and everybody knows that it's so awesome. And guess what? It doesn't take a dime to build a great culture. It's just in how you treat people. And here's the magic. The magic is, I don't know if that guy got the job or not. But what I hope is that they treated him so well throughout the hiring process that whether he was ultimately selected or not, he will become a lifetime branded ambassador for the Lions, so that he can tell the story of the time that he went and interviewed and got to go to their headquarters and got to sit in the... I want it to be all about the experience, whether they're hired or not. And sometimes we lose sight of that, and we only treat people a certain way if we think that we're going to get something from it, as in we think that they're the one for us. And you're missing the point. We want everyone, whether they're hired or not, to leave a raving fan. We want them to leave just as impressed and just as filled with having been respected as when they walk through the door the first time. So that's my challenge for you. You want to be able to beat your competition and just totally kick butt in the talent acquisition war? Take this story to heart.